Okay, folks. Let's make sure this goes live. Blarg. It is not showing up yet. Oh, there we go. Hello. Mute. So, sorry about that noise. That is my cat Connor. He has a congestion thing going on. We're on PCNA, and I figured I am not a happy camper right now, so I figured we'd look at some beautiful things because that usually makes me a happy camper. So where we started was, believe it or not, this is snugpod. It really shouldn't surprise you too much when you find out that it's oak berries. And oak berry is flippin' amazing. And I've actually recommended to Zos that they tour her homes and look at them, because I think they could do a nice community spotlight on her, because her stuff is just phenomenal. This is snugpod. And then if you look down, look at these pillows. She made a pinwheel with these pillows. I mean, these are just normal squares. Let me just switch my rings. Oh wait, no, I have the right ring. These are normal pillows, but she just placed them in such a way that she was able to make a star and this pinwheel shape. And I mean, that's just genius. That's somebody with like so much talent, it's coming out their pores. And if you notice my connection chopping up a little bit, it's just because I am loading at the moment. I just rebooted. Interesting. So she stuck a wine bottle in a container inside this red guard wardrobe. Words are hard today. Please be forgiving to my stupitude. That's the sink. Some high up storage. I like that. Red guard lamps with the attached to the incense. And of course I swallow wrong, because that's what I do. Fireplace out of Red Guard thrones. If I could have this kind of talent in my life, my God, I would become a real attorney with me, a real artist. Not just a futzing around with it artist. This one, she has pillows and stuff at the top. Meaning I would want to get paid for it if I was this good. Stunning. A little tub over here. As you know, I don't usually walk this slowly through anything. It's just that it's outstanding, and it's something I would love to be able to do myself. Beautiful. Thank you for putting that out there, Oakberry. All right. Next one. I have a bunch of favorites selected. And we'll go to the oldest one. Low Star RP Roleplay. Victus Aurelius is captain of the sea galleon, the Howlin' Whore Private Quarters. New character looking for more RP contacts. We'll see. And this would be one that I've already visited and thought was really good. And I apologize for load times. Oh yeah. This isn't just good, it's unbelievably good. Look at that. I want to say that's the comet or something. Let's see what it is. Miscellaneous. It's not the candlefly gathering, I can tell you that. Statues? That's it. It is the comet. Oh, look at me being all smart. Doesn't always happen that way. So, yes, we have walls redone with Merkmeyer walls. And it looks like a ship's window, right? In a blizzard or something. And what's great about it is they picked the moving lamps, so it looks like we're moving. Really beautiful. You could definitely RP in this environment. And yeah, there's the blue. The blue fireflies or candleflies. Huh, interesting place to put that. That's a table. Just really well done. Also, the bucket's moving. We're on a moving ship. Lots of movement in here. Subtle movement. I like it. Excellent job, Low Star. I almost don't want to undo it. All right. Wow, we got a lot of little ones. Cromwell. Wait, no, we did a snug. We'll do Pigment, Captain Margaux, and that's a Gilded Mammoth. Mammoth! Mammoth! I woke up with this thought in my head because I took a nap because I wasn't feeling well. I'm never feeling well. And I thought, on a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like shit. And then I laughed because I realized what I said. And it's like, yeah, that about sums it up. That about sums up my brain. All right, here we are. So this is the Gilded Mammoth. I'm going to close out the conversation over here. Maybe make it smaller. Look at how lovely that is. Those must be beds. Yeah, Breton beds. And then another piano. Books as keys. Now, this is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. It looks very realistic. Those are Daedric books as the black keys. But what people do sometimes when they're trying to... I don't know if that's the Merry Mead Maker, but I don't like that particular one. What people want to do when they have the keys moving is use Sigic books. But I kind of like being from this height. Gives me a little more perspective on things. Fake door, probably to the WC. Look at all these clever ideas that people come up with. All right, so the mirrors in the backs of the cabinets with booze. I wonder if there's like some sort of, I could probably look it up, some sort of reason that bars had that. Here we have the taps and the cash register, which is beautiful. A little sink. Some laundry, actually probably dish rags. And Serene, of course. Beautiful. Silence, hello! I'm glad you showed up, but even if people don't show up today, that's fine. I like to get some of these out there because I'm so far behind in touring places, and I like to have a little bit of a record for things that perhaps people haven't had a chance to see. Here's Kitsune's Ebony Flask. Don't look back. This is my representation of grief. Heavy. That's heavy. Happy Monday to you as well, Jemima. I'm having a rough time, but I'll be okay. I'll pull through. And when am I not having a rough time? Let's be honest. Oh boy. So this is Kitsune's representation of grief, which is a very heavy topic. There's a lot to see here. Dead bodies, of course. Something on fire. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Gotcha. Well, you don't, don't feel obligated, but I appreciate it. Mostly I'm doing it for my own emotional well-being. That's wild. There is so much movement and so much going on in here. No EHT. It's completely done by hand with actual items. It's very pretty. I know it's not supposed to be pretty, but it is, as well as creepy. All right. I don't know why it's picking all the little ones, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do Kazara, Pilgrim's Rest, and this is Honey Badger Don't Care. Oops, I forgot to keep times. I guess I'm going back through this again. I'll stop doing that. All right, Honey Badger Don't Care. I bet you there's a badger in it. Oh, I appreciate that. So the one more pull contest is coming around again, and I was asked to help judge. So I will be doing that as well as every other person who does like housing stuff. Oh wow, look at that. Everything's a mess. And there's the honey badger who don't care. This is genius though, right? Yeah, I may not stream it. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. I may stream highlights, but because everybody else is doing it, I kind of feel like it'll be overkill for me to do it. But it doesn't bother me either way. Wow. Although, you know, everybody has different takes on everything. I think this one's fun. I don't understand why there's so many small ones. Okay. Okay. What's up with TCE? Alright, here's Lord K, the ample domicile Mudman. You will be greeted by a very big happy boy. He is a Mudman, not snowman, because it doesn't snow here. He was so excited to celebrate the holiday that he took the flowering tree and shook it to mimic snow, a wacky holiday home. TCE is still okay, right? And around? Because they're who I use for crowns when I need to. I may be a little low-key today, I apologize. I'm not in the best of mental health. Look at that guy! Oh my god, he's so cute! I love his hair. And the lollipop. Gotcha. Erpy erp. Okay. It's got a sleigh of dead deer. This is how a lot of people do their sleighs. I know it's awful, but the dead deer, gotcha. They move as if they're swinging, so it looks like they're perhaps moving through the air. And since their eyes are open, they don't really look dead. Understood. Target. Stuff falling out. The demon driving. My friend on Twitter calls these the vampire pee bottles. And you can kind of see it, right? And of course, this guy who's adorable. Presents under the tree. This must be a game. Ring toss. Ring toss. Good ring toss, by the way. Why is the ground got a circle? Oh, a landing pad. And here's Rudolph with his head so bright. Oh, that's clever. Lots of great ideas in this one. Somebody gave this a lot of thought. Laura K gave it a lot of thought. And those are the flowers. He shook the flowers, and so that looks like there's snow. Oh, hey, that's gorgeous, by the way. The way the light hits that and everything, it's beautiful. And another decorated tree. Very pretty. This is a fun house. Okay. Oh my God. Harsh, unflattering lighting. Grout you're hoping was originally that color. Strange sounds coming from the next stall. This public restroom has it all. Not enough soap. Sinks that may or may not have been left running. No need to burden your portable chamber pot. No need to sully that bush. The public toilets are now open for your business. Please remember to wash your hands. Mavernardus. Bunny. Bunny! Hi, Hilarious. Hi, Larf. In your general direction. Ha ha ha. Larf, larf, larf. Here I am. I'm gonna wear goofy stuff. Alright. So this is the bathroom. Actually, it's quite pretty. Look at this. It's got, it's an Alinor redo. So, like, the skin has been reskinned as Alinor, which is quite pretty. Gilded Mammoth. Thought I would have been unclicking these. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, look at the paper towels. And these are, ooh, they even have a drain, but these are, you know, urinals, presumably. A little bit of incense to cover up the sink. And then can we go in the bathrooms? We can. Rivethin was here. We even have the graffiti. Uh-oh, somebody's pants are left. That's not good. The toilet has a flusher. Extra TP in case you run out. I can't believe I'm touring the bathroom if I... Okay, I don't even want to know what's going on in here. Hey, dude. Okay. Not as terrifying as the last one. What's in here? Ah! That explains the sounds. Well, yes. It is a bathroom after all. This is great, Mavernardus. It's adorable. Oh my god. That might be the best piece. Look at how subtle. It's a butt. I mean, it's accurate, right? Too funny. I think we did Kazara. Yeah, we did Pilgrims. Zyolina's ice cream shop. As this sleek creek. A creek that is sleek. I hope you are all well. If you don't know, you can catch me on Twitter, where I am most of the time. It's, you know, Twitter Stabbity Doom, same as everything else. All right, so this is the ice cream parlor. I think that's what she called it. Ice cream shop. And it's very spring-like. In fact, I think we have the... No, we have Jester's Tree. So there's a little playground. You can slide down the tube. Play with the Jester up there. Pretty flowers. I love these blue flowers. Feels almost, I mean, with the lights and the cherry tree blossoms, it looks like some sort of Asian look, and it's quite pretty. Would you like to buy a thinger? Oh, this must be the ice cream. She'll sell you some ice cream in her little push cart. Just really well decorated. And there we go. That is ice cream. Or an ice. Very beautiful. And also funny. Look at those cookies. Now this is Noble Pocket Fluff, the gems. You can get that from Thieves' Den if you have a high enough level in Thieves Guild. Nothing in the distance, which is fine. A sign for ice cream. Look at that. Very cute. I think those are beets and an apple. Alright, and we're in the ice cream. Oh, I like that. That's really clever. Nice. I don't know. I think they skipped wedding luck stuff this week. I went directly to signs, which are boring. I'm not sure why, but it looks like, I'm assuming, look at this ice cream. We'll have another week of it, which, meh. Signs are boring. This would be gelato, because of the scoops look like that with gelato, the scooper thingies. And then this would be cash register. Oh gosh, look at all this creativity. That's a melon with the noble pocket lint. Oh wow, really beautifully done. Very nice. Great work. You should be very proud. All right. We have not done a ancient anchor, so we'll go to Totes 1, Life, a watercolor exhibit. Hi, El Timtor. Yeah, I streamed like a bunch of days ago, and then started to get really sick, like ear infection almost. So I haven't been, and then so of course I had to stop streaming because I had what I thought was an ear infection. So I'm trying to change colors here. Whoa! All sorts of silly colors. That one works. I'll stick with that one for a while. But yeah, I'm usually on Twitter, but it was odd. Like, things were so bad with my ears that I wasn't really even on Twitter as much as I normally am. So that was interesting. Let's try this one. No, boring. I like this one. In pink. I think it did pass. I think something did. Uh-oh, this looks like a crash to me. Something did change, and I think I got over the most of it. But it's weird. It's like, where do these germs even come from? Because I don't leave the house much. I'm as boring as as you can get. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. We crashed. I'm gonna blame Totes. Crashy crash. Thank you. Well, I try to keep that going. If nothing else, I do plan that several days ahead. It's pretty easy with scheduled tweets to plan ahead, and then if you're sick, you don't even have to think about it, which is nice. I have been wondering about, like, the upcoming content. I know everybody's playing it over on the PTS, but I wanted to wait until the actual release. I haven't done the dungeons. That is not really my thing. I don't know if there's like a pet or something for porting in. Sometimes there is. I haven't tried it yet. But I do look forward to the story, and I've heard it's excellent. From some people who I trust, saying that the story is really, really good. I saw it was Skinny Cheeks is going to San Francisco to play through. He's got obviously signing a, non-disclosure, but I don't know why San Francisco, because Zoss is in Maryland. Unless he's talking about something else and I misunderstood. But Skinny Cheeks is a nice dude. Oh, load your boat already. Taking forever. Forever. And ever. Amen. So I don't know what's going on with drops and whatnot, but I haven't seen them for regular people in a while. It seems like they're only for Stream Teamers. It doesn't make it easy to get into Stream Team if they don't support the little guy. Alright. Oh, dear. I loaded in a tree. Look at me. I got, like, pieces of wood jammed through me. That's about right. Alright. Scrolling back down again. I'm not going to try that. I'll do that one later because I have a feeling that that might have crashed me. So we'll do Chef Cookie, Sci-Fi in Space, Ancient Anchor Birth. Now, the reason why I say it may have crashed me is because Totes does some really interesting crystal work that messes with light and sometimes has, like, it'll do flickering or some other kind of weird textural thing, and I don't know if that's causing the problems I'm having, but we'll see. So we're in space. Only one effect, and I'm gonna guess it's, yeah, space. Space itself. Alright. That is, that's EHT, Essential Housing Tools, an add-on, only available for PC. And if other people have it installed, they can see your effects like this. But if they don't, they see this. But they can't. What you could do, since you have 2 slots left, is you could stick Daedric Rock behind here so that it is in space. I'll show you what I mean. But I see where you're going with it, and it's great. Let me show you what I mean about that Daedric Rock thing. It's a way to cover your bases. It's nice to use effects because they're better looking generally than not using them. But you need to have like a backup in case people don't have EHT installed, and I may have lost all of my effects in this house. I did. Shocking! I lost so much from EHT, and I'm not really sure why, but I should be able to reload some of it because I do have text copies saved. But that isn't going to affect this. This is a school of Nern science. But what I did is, you see this sky? Normally it's covered by star, like just like you saw in the other place. It has stars over it. But by putting some Daedric Rock, which moved by the way, by putting some Daedric Rock in here, you've got a blackish background so that it looks like they're staring into space. They aren't lost and confused. Let's see if we can download my effects if they're up on the server. And then by doing that, I can show you what I mean. Okay. Let me see. Sometimes the brain is not all there. Share. All right, we've got. Let me move this one. I can't see it. Preview published version of effects. And wow. It's not actually showing me anything. Yeah, the published version is empty too. I'll have to re-upload from my own saved copy. This is why you always should save your EHT stuff in another window. I mean in another way so that you don't lose your effects. So like the Lua, the .lua, if you know what I'm talking about, I tend to copy it and drag it into another file just in case, so I don't lose everything. Alright, so that was just a suggestion. You can do what you like. Alright. Maldoran, Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings. Best visited at night, lore, flavor text, and the murals at the end of the build. Stone Eagle Airy. Hopefully Maldoran put the hourglass in there so we don't have to mess with it day, night. I can't believe they actually gave us that. The 2 big things I wanted was time of day and glass. We got both of them. The windows we're getting these days are just spectacular. The way the light comes through, it's just really very impressive. So Lord of the Rings, Minas Tirith. Maldoran is another streamer, but does not stream that often anymore, I don't think. Oh no! Somebody's being cooked on a pyre. That's unfortunate. So used to seeing Minas Tirith in small form because everybody's always doing like teeny versions, but this is completely new to me to see it in large form. You can see what they've done here with the walls. Maldoran overlapped certain elements of the walls to make it look even more fancy. I think that's really cool. Okay, can't go in there. Well, you could, but you'd be bored because you'd be like, that's it. The ground redone with mossy limestones. I think that looks really good. It brings a strike of color into it that otherwise would just be stone colored like we're walking on now. Look at these. These are multiple archways. Again, stacked so that they're more interesting looking. This is the back of Margaux, which is the pregnant lady statue. It's got a really pretty background for people who maybe don't like the pregnant lady statue all that much or just like that better. And then look at those windows. Oh my goodness. Eleanor posts multiples to make those pointy pretty windows. That's a nice frame. Uh-oh. I don't know the story. I read The Lord of the Rings 80 bajillion years ago. So, and I only saw the first movie, and that was a very long time ago also. Look at the floor. Oh no! Okay, so this is an illusion. You can't go this far out, but I would like to point two things out. First of all, they put a pet out there that is flying around, which is awesome. It's a dragon. And this is the outside. No, that's not an effect. They actually made that. Beautiful. Oh, I think Maldron put added things outside of bounds, but it's hard to tell for sure. I guess Maldron also blocked off a lot of the view because you wouldn't want that to be able to see Margaux. It would kind of ruin the illusion that you're in Minas Tirith. Now, yeah, I didn't watch the third film. I didn't watch much. What happened is, in 2002, I think, I gave up television and movies. I was going through, I had just finished law school, was going through, can't remember. I think I graduated in 2003, so I was still in law school. And for me, it was hard to focus on what was going on in law school and what I had to get done with entertainment in the background. And then I just ended up getting used to that, you know? I was happier just not... I'm going to skip a Christmas one. All right. End of years. This one is... I've definitely tore this on stream. Ample we did. Erstwhile. Second place winner of the Year 3 OMH Housing Competition. Thank you for everyone for such a fun event. Vert. Eons ago, unknown people discovered a cavern with a peculiar nature. Little is known about what they discovered, but it is said that they were able to commune with beings from another dimension. Today, an ambitious figure has taken to the cavern, seeking knowledge and power. The facility is in a state of disrepair, and all involved are thought to have succumbed to madness or have simply vanished. I think in large part it's the reason why I kind of enjoyed stepping away from movies and TV was because I felt like fiction was taking too much control over my emotions, and that my attentions would be better served by nonfiction. Like, if I'm gonna feel something and I'm going to really feel it, then I would like it to be true. I know that's silly because in all cases what is true is also very subjective, but so we've got a clockwork type doorway. I like the cogs. And I got into reading a lot of history. I still read a lot of history, but it's mostly focused on war. This is creepy. I don't know which way to go. Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Okay, so this is done with the void. You see the little void? Very nicely done. And this door is broken. And so we have to go through this side hatch. Let me see that. That's a red guard lamp. And below us we have gears moving. I'm sure most of you have seen this one before because you've probably seen the tours of One More Pull stuff. But this may be the first or second time, I can't remember, that I've seen it. Must be second. Wait, how do I get through here? Oh, here. Sneaky, sneaky. Down here. Water leaking through. Fire. Careful. You're gonna burn yourself. It's a smoke. Ooh. Ooh. That's unfortunate. These are the banks. This is neat. This really does feel like you're in a modernized version of a dwarven delve. Not even a delve, a dwarven, something from Skyrim itself. With a lot of extra pipes, you know. This is one of those vats that you can get. I think this one is from the set, but you can also get a vat, not this one though, from Clockwork. Is an achievement item. Alright, so I'm not sure what they used as background. It must be lighting. Okay, Deadland's window, fire glass. That's how they made that light. Woo! I jumped in there sooner than I meant to, but you see how they did that? Pretty cool. Leaving a gap between the metal and then putting those fire glass lights behind it makes it look really cool. They bought a bunch of voids, I'll tell you that. And we enter the void. Now we're in some fleshy place. I think these are mushrooms. Fleshy is kind of creepy. Oof. So what did they use here? And now we're in the control room, it looks like. These are the backs of something see-through. Basalt chunks of rock. So they used rocks that didn't have their bottoms. So when ZOS made certain early assets in the game, in this case it's basalt rocks, but there's other things like a well or other stuff like that. They did not actually create the bottoms of the items. Probably they never thought that we were going to get this asset. They probably just assumed it was going to be sea-slowed neural tree. They probably assumed we were never going to get them. So they never went to the trouble of decorating the bottoms. So you can see through them. And you just have to hope that ZOS does not ever go back and correct the problem of not having a bottom. Otherwise it's going to screw some things up. Like they went back and they fixed the rose lattice, and that screwed a lot of things up. No, they probably didn't. Well, I doubt they thought that we would even get this asset, you know? So, I don't know. beautiful. I see why it won. Excellent job. Really happy for you. Very, very well done. All right. No Christmas. We'll skip the Christmas. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Peaceful Japanese country house surrounded by bamboo forest by Geek Little. I mean, there's a lot of really slick effects going on in this. It's a good learning piece. If you wish to go and visit it, you could really study how cool lighting can be done that gives you, like, how does this make it look real or not real, you know? All right, Temptor, see you later. I'm always learning from people. There's some really amazingly talented people. This is smart, by the way. Just indicating which one is open by having the lamp out front. Very, very smart. It's good to save people time. Oh, lovely. Unfortunately, you have to buy this bamboo. You can't just get it in-game. It would be nice if in one of the new zones they sold, like the sunflowers, they sold bamboo like that. That'd be lovely. Now, I'm not at all knowledgeable about Asian structures, so I'm kind of clueless. But I can tell you that's a Redoran plate. This is a bonsai. Beautiful work. It's not something that I am aware of how to do, so you'll never see a house like this from me, but it's beautiful. Now, this house was done prior to Galen, but it has the Druid pillows, and much like me, it seems like this person came back and added touches that were available now where they make sense. This house is complete, but hey, if you can throw some different looking pillows down, there you go. And if you want to know, honestly, how to get different textures for walls and floors, this is the Solitude Merchant's stall. But lots of things, if you flip them around and you look at the back of them, you can see, wow, this is a really beautiful texture. I should try this out, you know? And that's what a lot of people do. Like, that's a doorway. And look at that. And then when they made the windows, they even put like trees outside to make sure to have something to look at. Is this glass? Yeah. Those might be display cases. I can't tell. No, it's clear. Here's your sink. Yes. Yes, there are some stunning things. Look at this set here. This oven and stove is just lovely. That's the bottom of a potion bottle. Clockwork Alchemy flask. And it's, it could resemble like the blue flame. And then waste paper basket. This is the pantry, clearly. Don't be afraid to use your own coffers. Why not, right? If you want to use a coffer like as luggage or something like that, feel free to use your own. And then this is the absolutely beautiful balcony stuff that we got. Real big fan of this. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, and I don't really know what to do with it. Thank you. I knew what you meant. Believe me, with all of my language problems, I've gotten really good at figuring things out. Oh, kitty. What's in here? Artwork. So that's a painting. They just flipped it around. And then decided to put pretty things behind it. I would live here. I would happily live here. Although my arthritis would kill me because all of the seats are so low. Little spot to look out the window. Very pretty. This is beautiful. Excellent job, Geek Lil. I think we got it all, but I'll just run back real quick and make sure. Also, I'll change my filter because why not? Here. Nah. Oh, I could be the kitty again. I forgot about the lawyer cat. Lawyer cat is funny. Okay, yeah, they closed off the front, so this is all of it because they needed to have enough slots to put a very detailed house in this place, and it's gorgeous. Huh, I did not know that. That's really interesting, actually. Thank you for telling me that. To Ebonheart, We Three More, Jezebel's Fun Park. I will get to your stuff, everybody. I'm just going in order. And it's been so long since I've had the energy and strength to do this, so here we go. Load your boat. All right, so Miri is taking our money. Give me back my money, Mary. Ah, so this must be a carnival or a fun park, like they said. And here we have Whack-A-Mole. Whack-A-Rabbit. Let me unclick this one. Oh, I think I know why I saved this one. This is actually a reproduction of someone else's work, so I'm not going to show you this one. We'll look at someone else's work of it later, but I don't want to... This might be an homage, or it might be a straight-up copy. I don't know, but I'd rather not show that. I'd rather show the original. Alright, I don't know if we did Xylena. I think we did. Caragna for Coldharbour. If you can't find a cave on your property to live in, just build one. This little split-level ranch-style cave is just the place for cozy living, if Coldharbour could ever be called cozy. Cozy! Load your boat. Alright, here's the cave. And this is by Caragna IV, who I don't know. But I visited this house and thought I really want to show you folks. Actually, I really appreciate that they did landscape all around, because one of my first projects that I ever did was I tried to turn Coldharbour into a more inviting place. This is not easy. It looks like it might be, but then when you're trying to put down trees and plants and whatnot, it's like, well, how far apart from one another and still have enough slots? Should the same kind of trees, or should I vary up the trees? And which, like, how many should I vary? Like here, they have two cypress right next to each other, right? And then across the way, they have like a regular tree. And like, how do you group them? As just another thought to have. Very complicated to do gardening work like that. It's harder than it seems. I also like that they included coral in with plant life. it really works. It's something I've seen quite a few people do, and it's a good idea. And here we have floral arrangements using mushrooms as bases, and that's really cool. And then we've got a feast and Squire Call.
The surest path to knighthood is the performance of great deeds.
Yes, I'll kill you to train a dragon. Here's a sword, go kill it. That's how you're trained to kill a dragon. And then over here is a parlor, I think. When you're visiting people's houses, this might take some practice to get used to. Always look up. That's Vardenfell, by the way, the back of it. Always look up, because it's... Sometimes I used to forget to look up as much as I do now. I'm sure I still miss it sometimes. But people put a lot more detail up above than you might think. And they go to such trouble about it, it'd be sad to miss it, you know? This must be the trophy room. And we didn't go through here yet. This is the kitchen. And, oh, here's the deer I was talking about. Usually hung like this as noms to be cooked. But in some cases, oh, look how nice that is. It can be used as a flying reindeer. I think that's it. It's hard to tell when they've also landscaped which is the spot to go, but I think we've covered this. Okay. The Page of Cups, Autumn's Gate, a small healer's cottage located somewhere in Skyrim. Well, probably outside of Riften. Just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, let me change filters again. I will look like a person again. Why, I don't know. Let me see. Which person should I look like? Oh, I'll give myself horns. Like goat horns. This one's fun. Alright, so this is an Autumn's Gate. Holy crap. Look at this, folks. This is an Autumn's Gate. We just walked in the door. So straight ahead of us would be where the house is. And instead we have a big bear and a baby bear. There's some snow, some rock. And then houses. That's just crazy. I love it. I'm not sure how the snow is coexisting with plants, but maybe magic. We'll go up this little snug corridor. And laundry. Like I said, looking up. Okay, so I feel like an idiot that I did not buy this music box that everybody and their brother bought. And I really wish I had it, because it's got easily the best song. So now I'm going to have to wait. Oh, really? Now I'm going to have to wait until it comes around again, and that's annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. So here we are. This is the balcony. And then we go back in. There's multiple floors. That's true. I mean, there's some little green sprouts in my yard, but they're not bloomed yet. Not like this. And now into the house proper. We've got a little crafting area. Ooh! Was somebody doing surgery? What on earth? Oh, healer. Derp. They even said it. I'm dumb. But this is just gorgeous. fantastic job, seriously. All these small houses. Small! I'm okay with small houses. That's a zeal. Let's do Jemima's Quondam. Weekend retreat. I always try to keep talking, but some days it's harder than others because I'll be down and it's like, how do you keep talking when you're sad? You don't always want to talk, but you could be a party potato and pretend like you're happy. Whoa! Right? Just like that. I'm a party potato. So here we are. Jemima, who is in our channel right now, created a Quondam weekend retreat. So let me unclick that so I don't redo it. Oh, pretty. Those are the rose petals, I think. But they might be tree leaves, like, you know, like the leaves from the tree actually already fell. I think that's probably what it is. Oh, it's like a little story. They're all eaten up. And the terror bird's like, I'm gonna eat you. The two chickens are like, okay, we're gonna eat this vegetable stuff. And the terror bird's like, horse? I am so hungry, I could eat a horse, he said. That's not good. Don't let the terror bird eat the horse. I thought this was the way that you put this together, I thought this was the Ayleid brazier. It really looks like it. I almost was like, oh, I should come here to do my ultimates. And then we go inside. So this is the Hlalu shed that you get when you buy, I think, both Aldvalathi and Amaya. You can sometimes see them being sold for a lot of money, but I don't know if they actually sell for that much or if people are just charging that much for them. I don't know. But I've known people to get more money than the house cost out of it just by selling that stuff in the Sillerstone, I don't know how to say it. Here's a game room. We've got multiple games going on. And then this is neat. I actually took a picture of this the first time I came through because, like, I preview all these homes and, you know, I'm so far behind that I don't want to waste anybody's time with a house that's half full, you know what I mean? So I want to make sure that they're worth everyone's time because load times are no joke. But we have, I think these coals with the, I mean, it's obviously a fire hazard, but this is fantasy. So it's wood, we'll say it's metal. Or maybe it'll be magically retardant wood, but it's gorgeous is what it is. Oh, I want to get one of those little ships. And then they can play the little marble games here. More marble games. There's the aquarium, in case you want to sit and watch the fishies. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I really like these lights, and I wish I had more ideas on how to use them. The metal ones, they just have such a warm color light. It's really just cozy. And then this would be where, I guess this is a little chapel. Yeah. While you're on your vacation or retreat abroad, you still have a place to go pray if you want. And then you can go pray to the god of food and drink, which is where I would be. Booze, Bacchus, Sanguine. That's where I'd be praying. Right there with Sanguine. Or Sanguine, depending on how you like it. Look at that lamp. See, this is what I'm saying. Look up. Otherwise, you might miss things like that. I do love those lights. Quite pretty. Alright, let's go down the basement first. And we've got a library. Actually, this seems like a really great getaway so far. I'm all for it. Don't be afraid to do what Jemima did here. Don't be afraid to put things on the already filled shelves. It makes them more interesting. Sometimes objects, sometimes just a light. It can really like make a huge difference in the interest of looking at it. And then you could just imagine sitting down here reading a book, calm, and then someone does that. And you're just totally messing with people. Sorry, I had to. And then now top floor. Pepper and Kitty. And then this is probably the master bedroom. And a room for the baby. I like the shell lamps. A little better mirror for the vanity. The vanity mirror is teeny. Let us go back and see the painting that was covering the opening in the bookshelf. See if I missed it. It's entirely possible. That's beautiful. All right. You know, I did lose it. I don't know where you're talking about. Painting is covering the opening of the bookshelf. Is there an opening in a bookshelf that I missed? Oh, this one? Ah, this is, I think this one is called Red Mist or something like that. It's another one of those super expensive paintings that you can get in Blackreach. You know that one, not that one? There was a huge aisle bookshelf. Why am I stupid, guys? I'm not getting it. Oh, derp! Wow, what is wrong with me? That is Path of Eternity painting. Thank you for catching that. I feel really stupid. I don't know how I missed it. I was looking right at it. Oh well. Now we'll do the upstairs. So we had the bedroom. We did the bedroom, I think. And that leaves... Is this an artist room? Oh no, it's a second bedroom. Oh, look at the fire. It's like one of those like wall-mounted fireplaces. I forget, with the glass over them and everything. Can't think of what they look like. Sometimes they're not even fire. They're just like either flames or nothing at all. They're real. It's just a picture that looks like flame. So this is a beautiful getaway. Definitely. But again, I still think, aside from sleeping, I'd probably be in the kitchen the whole time. Here's the key to the door. And this is Jemima's, and she has a lot of stuff up on EHT, and you should go check them out, because they're worth seeing. And they're beautiful. And I said, because they're, haha. Alright. Do one more. Tianchi's Misty Mountain Teas. Yeesh, it was hers. Jemima's a very good builder. And she's also a lovely human. I'm a big fan. It looks like my dinner's almost ready, so we'll finish up on this house because I heard my husband start the potatoes. So this is Tianchi. Check out how beautiful this is. Ugh. Multiple waterfalls making a river. Look at that frog having a blast. That is a happy frog. Alright, so we have EHT in here. I have a bunch I need to see. I have them saved. I haven't looked at them yet. Tianchi's Tea House. So we've got EHT text. This is Twin Arches, by the way. Just shows like how different everything can be if you really want it to be. You could just completely, like this one, we're not even in the house proper. This is all just outside in front of the house. And we have all the different drinks. And then over here we have a beautiful view over the waterfall. Still not inside the house. Isn't that beautiful? Makes it seem like, I don't know, like a little Eden. But I don't think we can get into the house. So I think this is a really good use of this house. I haven't gotten a good idea for what to do with them. But anyway, so I'm going to call it. And I would normally, yeah, we'll raid off. We'll raid off. Nah, I don't like to raid and run, so I'll just call it. So I will see you all soon, I hope. And have a wonderful day. Let me see if I can change my thing real quick. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for visiting.